welcome to the classiest place on earth. How are we? Zach's game is not going to be done for like an hour, so we're just going to have to live with it. I don't know what to do. Is it good? Oh, my hair. Oh my God, I didn't tell you. I forgot I did my hair. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Wow, the blue background really makes me look really blue, huh? How are you guys? Good morning and welcome to the classiest place on earth. I really hope we don't drop frames, but we might. I don't know.
Welcome to the classroom.
Thank you for the compliments, Alchemy. I bleached my hair myself. I did it all on my own. Mandelbrot, you're looking rather teal. Thank you. Thank you. I am feeling rather teal. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my stream. Thank you so much for resubbing to the class. Carpets match to the drapes? What woman my age has carpets? I'm just kidding. Keep your pubes the way you want. I've never had any. The moment those bitches came in, I was like, what's this? Brrr. Never. Dude, I'm all about it, man. You fly what you're comfortable with, but like, once you shave that shit off, the grow-in is not worth it. You went all, cause I'm Slim Katie, yes, I'm the real Katie. All you other Slim Katies are just imitating, so won't the real Slim Katie please stand up? Do you guys like the hair? Thank you. You look like a badass mermaid. Greek sailors, watch out. Watch me go. I'm about to get me as a man. Yeah, I bleached my hair myself, and get this. So, I just said Alchemy because she did hair. She's a professional of the hair variety. But anybody out there that does hair for a living, I bleached my hair myself, and it took an entire bucket of bleach. Like, I don't even realize how much fucking hair is on my head until I try to do my hair, and then I'm like, oh, sick. I almost ran out of bleach. Like, it was damn close. Oh, thank you so much for those biddies. Whoa, wrong one. I got it. It's fine. I'm an adult. I can do this. I wanted to say, I hope you had fun at the Pizza Place arcade, minus the anxiety, of course. No, it was super fun. I was so glad you guys were there. Not that, like, there's nothing, like, wrong with Zeke's friends or anything, but you know how you always, I just am, like, a third wheel, kind of? Like, they've all known each other for, like, 30 years or something. I don't have anything to, like, bring to the table, so I was really happy you guys were there, so I had somebody to talk to. But, oh, can you do me a huge favor and watch this clip? Oh, anything for you. Anything. Let's see. What is it?
It's my birthday in a couple of days and I'd love a shout out from my favorite streamer, so could you ask Katie to give me a shout out? I'd really appreciate it. Thanks and I love you. Ooh.
Fuck you, Zoe!
Wait,
You
what?
little bitch!
Gizmo Daddy, it's my birthday in a couple of days and I'd love a shout out from my favorite streamer, so could you ask Katie to give me a shout out? I'd really appreciate it. Thanks and I love you. Ooh.
Fuck you, Zoe! You little bitch! I want to fucking tie you to the ceiling and leave you there for a month.
Zoe would love that. My eyes are watering really bad today, and I don't know why. Allergies, probably. That was beautiful. Dude, Mel, seriously, like, I didn't think my nose would get better after all that
your
bleach.
joy today. Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
I did take my joy, thank you. Ooh, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Fuck yeah, dude. Learn how to fight. Thank you guys for liking my hair. Yeah, I bleached it. It took so long. Like, I have too much hair. Like, it's just, when I go get my hair done professionally, they're always like, you have like 4 people's hair on your head. And I'm like, tee-hee-hee, ha-ha-ha. And then I do my own hair, and I'm like, oh, this is why they don't want to do my hair. It's just asinine. But yeah, I bleached the fuck out of it and then dumped a bunch of teal on it. And I think it looks really nice. Oh, Minimin, how are you, love? Same. Really, Xana? Seriously? Like, every time. They always pick up, like, this section that I pin back. They're like, this is what a normal person's ponytail is. But then I've got all that, and it's just a joke. I used an entire bucket of bleach, like, the bucket you use. I used the entire thing, and then I had to use 3 things of hair dye just to cover my head. It's crazy. It's wild. I did take my Joy today. I took it this morning. I cannot. I've been having a really hard time getting to sleep, and I don't know if it's because it's getting dark earlier. So like, it gets dark here at like 4 p.m. So my circadian cycle is like, no, you don't go to sleep at 4 p.m. But then I'm like, okay, when the fuck do we sleep? I don't know. I just have fucking energy all the time. Cocky, thank you. Look, I don't know if you guys can tell. I hung Millie up. I hung Millie. She's right there. She's still in the plastic because I haven't got a cover to put on the frame yet, but I got my girl up there. We will do something again soon. Maybe an Estes trip. I would love to, please. A snow trip. You just tell me the time. I would love to go. I have similar hair, Katie, so I said fuck it this last summer and did an undercut and still have more hair than one human should. I've been so tempted to do an undercut. The only thing that stops me is I worked with a girl who did an undercut, and that grow out was hideous. Oh my god, my phone was literally underneath Zach. Did you not see my retweet of it? He slept on top of my phone and my open grinder all night. I have no clue. Like, the alarm went off. I called it a million times. He did not budge. I finally, I try not to wake him up in the morning when I wake up because A, I wake up stupid early, and B, he's a fucking raging bowl of anger in the morning. Like, if you wake him up, like, he's not Zach yet. He, takes 15 minutes to become himself, and he's just like, ugh. And I was like, I gotta get my phone. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do. So I finally just rolled him the fuck over. And he was like, what? What? And I'm like, you are on all of my things, sir. I know. I've been having the same problem. Haven't gotten a good night's sleep in the last 2 weeks. What the fuck is with that? It's like when I sleep good. The undercut grow out is hideous. It's literally like a mullet growing out of the back of her head. And she had long, beautiful hair. And it wasn't that thick. So I don't know why she did an undercut. I don't know. I just can't with that weird, backwards mullet grow out thing. What the fuck do you do with that? Every time I go to get my hair cut, the stylists are always like, oh my god, you have so much hair. Dude, Xana, no shit. God, this was ages ago. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. This was ages ago. I was in college still, I think. I still had hella long hair. I used to have hair to my hips. And I remember I went to a new hairstylist in Baltimore, and I got my hair cut, and afterwards, she, cut it, and they wash it and whatever, and she just goes, you don't want me to dry it and style it, right? And I was like, no. I guess I'll just leave in the middle of winter with frozen hair. Bastards. Control all glitch. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my stream. My name's ClassyKatie. It's fabulous to meet you. Take my breath away with choice from my fucked up family today. Welcome to the classiest place on earth. I invite you and brother to take your pants off, place your hand on your genitals, and enjoy your time here on stream pants on the floor. I invite you to the same brace your goddamn nudity, mother fluffer. One breath. Still got it. Always and forever. I have not seen your tat idea. No, is it in the Discord? I'll have to look. I'll have to look for it. I know what you're talking about, the junk coming out of your face. Oh my god. Vile. Right? I'm so glad I'm not glad you're hawking up gross stuff, but I'm glad it's not just me that's just this disgusting mucus farm. I love how the thought changed mid-sentence and there was zero transition. I mean, that's my life. That's me. It's my one gift. It's why I was a good respiratory therapist. I can bounce. I'm glad my mom does my hair. My mom did my hair once when I was a kid. Never again. SOS with the most with that motherfucking resub. Thank you so much for 10 months.
And hail the Dank Lord. Thank you, lover.
All of Rod's dogs are wonderful. But, I mean, I cried and just snuggled all of them. They're wonderful. I don't want to, pick out favorites because Gizmo's famous. We all see Gizmo all the time, and Gizmo's a precious being. But all of his dogs are angel fucks. They're so nice. I haven't got my hair cut in 3 years now because I'm traumatized. So now my hair is down to my ass, and every day the temptation, dude, I cut my own hair now. It's really freeing. But I had the same thing happen to me, Xana, when I had hair down to my hips, and I went to a hairstylist, and I wanted to get the the bottom layer of my hair dyed green. Because I worked at Lowe's, so you can't have fun hair. But I figured if it was, the under layer, I could get away with it. and she left the bleach on too long and literally melted all my hair off, so I had to cut it to here. From here. I didn't get my hair cut for like 4 years after that, which is how it got long again. Pyroblade with that gifted 5 subs. What the fuck, bitch? Is this the sleep deprivation? Jarhead, Batcave, Xana, Zangerjack, and Stony Nut. Y'all butt was the highest order. Go forth and be consensual, bitches. Have you figured out why you've been dealing with the sickness? With my face? So it's a combination of I am acclimatized to Baltimore. Like, I am so used to that humidity that now living in the altitude plus this insanely dry weather makes it so it's kind of like, it's similar. Like, I'm sure you guys have heard, the less you wash your hair, the less you have to wash your hair, right? Because your natural oils take care of your head, and your head, like, the more you wash your hair, your body over creates oil because it freaks out. It's like, why do you keep washing all these oils off that are healthy for your hair? You know what I mean? It's the same concept with mucous membranes in your body. So, like, your mucous membranes are inside your butthole, inside your mouth, inside your nose, so on and so forth. But your nose is always being exposed to air all the time. Like, there's no closing that. And so because of the dryness, my body overproduces a shit ton of mucus to make up for the dry atmosphere. And I have an itty bitty brain leak from being stepped on by a horse. That's nothing serious. It's not like life threatening. But when I have really bad sinus pressure, my brain leaks a little out my nose. There's no good way to put that. It sounds so much scarier than the way I'm putting it. Like, there's no, like, it's nothing. It's just a little cerebrospinal fluid. It's like, whatever. Hi, Viking Trash. Nice checkmark, ho. How are you? I need a dopamine hit, so here's some random kindness. Random kindness is the best kindness. Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to my channel. The biggest thing for me when I lived in Colorado was the altitude made me super sick. The altitude didn't really get me too bad, thankfully. Like, I moved here, what, almost 2.5. I don't know how long I've lived here now. How long has COVID been going on? Because I moved here the weekend of shutdown. Seriously, like, I don't even know anymore. And I have not adjusted. Yes, I have lived here 45 years, and still, I'm just like, fucking Stream Elements, man. I've turned it off twice. I don't know. I think it's 2. I don't even, because it's COVID. Like, I don't know. Time is just, it's a fart. It feels, it does. I read that, Xana, as it smells like a century, and I kind of love it. Almost 2. So it's almost 2 years I've lived here. Okay, I was like, I haven't lived here for 3 years, right? But I remember when I got here, time is fluid. It's crazy. With COVID going on, like, I just don't even know anymore. It's almost Christmas. Like, I do not have one Christmas decoration nor one gift bought, because why? Nothing matters anymore. How has it been that long? I don't know. Like, we should not be talking about COVID anymore. The fact that it's still a thing and my state just went on shutdown again, what the fuck? It's been 86 years. It feels like it. No, I like Stream Elements. It's just there's like, they have their little auto bot that they put into chat, and I keep trying to turn it off because I have mods, and it butts its way in and tries to have its way with chat sometimes. I was born here and I've been here all my life. I'm still not acclimated. Really? That makes me happy, at least, because like Scott and his family, none of them are booger zones. Like, it's just me. Hi, BDO. How are you, love? Oh, Vile, that's beautiful. That's okay. I mean, Rod and I are arguably like the textbook fucking ADHD cases, so I wouldn't worry about feeling bad about forgetting shit. Give some of us mods an invite. Like, I think you have one. Like, literally, I've gone to the website and it says you guys are all editors. So I don't know, like, what else I'm supposed to give you, the mods. Because I did. I put it in. I, like, gave you guys all the permissions. Judy! You're not? Oh, God. Okay. Let's take a cheers, and I'll open up Stream Elements, and we'll try to do our best and get you guys in there, because it says you are. Like, it has a list of all my mods and everything, but who knows? If there's a link I'm supposed to get you, I can try to do that, I suppose. I suppose I can do that. I moved my room, this whole thing around. So yesterday the dogs were getting groomed, right? And their appointment is at fucking 9 in the morning. So
Go,
I
Pikachu, come out. I'm gay.
Fohammer underscore 419 tipped $5. CK, it's my birthday today and I
Today?
wanted to say thanks to you and chat for creating an amazing community where I can be queer, trans, weird, and thirsty AF. I love you, and Rod too I guess, even though Rod won't give me his Terminator meat stick you.
I love you. Oh my fuck. Hold up. Happy birthday, happy birthday! This is your day to have a lot of fun. We were waiting for the celebrating. This is your day, so happy birthday to you. Zoe, I love you, bitch. I'd spank the fuck out of you. Speaking of distracted Katie, you needed to respond to my... Didn't I respond to your DM? Did you respond to my respond and then I didn't? This is the thing with Twitter. It doesn't give me a fucking notification. That is annoying. I'm so sorry, David. I didn't even know that you replied because, wow. Oh my God. I got it. I got your DM. I'm so sorry. Why does the placement of the shield and guitar in the background make my brain scream Bard Fighter? Oh my God, kind of. There's actually a little tiny ocarina above the shield too. That's funny. Actually, I had to move the guitar this morning. There was a light, like a stream of light coming through this window, hitting that guitar, and it was like a fucking spotlight back there, man. It was terrible. All right, let me figure out this stream elements shit. Let's take a cheers. I washed my bong as good as I can without cleaner, so it's like clean, but you know, stained. And I have a lovely bowl packed of, it's literally called unicorn poop. I'm not kidding you. Unicorn poop. And it says pairs well with a candy mountain. You have to be old to know that reference. Let me try to get this fucking link for my mods. Let's see. Streaming tools? No. Chatbot. User management. Is that what you guys need? No, David, it's totally like, I completely get it. It has you guys, I just don't know. I don't know what, like, where do I get a link for you? I can show you this. Look at this. Wrong one. Wrong one. Katie. It shows the mods right there. User management, moderators. What do I need to do? What else do I do? I don't know what to do. You guys are in there. And there's no, like, button that says link. Like, give a link. There's nothing to click. Just add new user. Go to dashboard. There should be a... Thank you for helping me, by the way. For adding... Go to the dashboard. I can mute the bot. Nothing. There's nothing. It says anything about permissions. Like, not one thing even says that word. I did see Dune. Yes, I fell asleep during it twice. Cheers, everyone. Knives, good morning. Candy Mountain Charlie. Oh my God, it's been 2 years. I still remember the first time you subbed
you
to me,
came
Knives.
back.
You came back.
Wow. Thank you for that resub in 2 years.
He's real, though.
Ooh, rude dog.
There's some
Be
safe
safe.
motherfuckers.
Thrist, thank you for 2 months.
Of those Bezos dollars, because that boy's a dick. Weave.
You can cheers with whatever works for you. Thank you. Thank you, Alchemy. I remember, I wrote it down. It was like the first of a month, and you were like, Katie, on the first, remind me of a thing. And I was like, okay. All right, hold on. I'm looking at an Alchemy. I have to click the owner button? What the fuck? Okay, hold up. Oh, that's a different page. I've never seen this. Okay. Generate an invite link? Yeah? Yeah? You'll each need your own? I will put this in the Discord mod chat and see if it'll work for all of you, because it doesn't like give me like, oh, make it specific for a mod or whatever. So let me hold on one sec. I got you, Booze.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
Boosh. Tell me if that works for you guys. Merman, thank you. Do you like my blue hair? Thank you. It wasn't bad. It was just really I felt the casting for the new Dune movie was lackluster.
Welcome to the class hole.
Slurm, you silly fuck. Thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving a motherfucking anus its wings, motherfucker. I have not started Wheel of Time. I'm kind of torn because I've never read the books. Dune was better the second time around for me too. It's hard for me because those are some of my favorite books I've ever read in the world, so I gotta like step back and stop thinking about the books and like my interpretation of the characters and take from the movie. You know what I mean? It doesn't work? Okay, let me see. So I just make a new one every fucking time? Do I have to make like 20 different invites? Interesting. Sorry, guys. But not sorry. My mods need this shit. Alright. I'm just generating a bunch. And whoever gets them first, you're welcome. Boom, I made 4. How many mods are here? How many do I need right now? Arcane's amazing. I have not finished it. Do not spoil it for me. Thank you, Knives. Thank you. Yep, it wasn't the Paul that I pictured in my head at all. Is Wheel of Time not hooking you? God, that scares me because the books didn't hook me. Like I've tried to read those books so many times and they're so fucking boring. I just watched Black Widow recently and I don't understand the hate. I didn't understand the hate. I do have one quandary. Why did Black Widow get a movie but like Hawkeye gets a series? Like no offense to Hawkeye, but he's arguably the most boring Avenger ever. I don't know. Just me. I feel like Black Widow could have had a pretty cool series. I liked the chick that played her sister. I thought she did really well. Really well. I don't want to talk shit. I don't want to shit talk Jason Momoa because he wasn't the director, but I felt like he was featured quite prominently, but it was senseless until they got him a film that's like 2 or 3 movies away. It's like he did not. God, I hate complaining. I don't want to complain about the movie because it was beautiful, but the way that they portrayed the characters, like, was just like Sarah was so meek and, you know, like not the badass from the books, and that upset me a lot. I'm going to give you Gizmo for a week. Just Gizmo? Why? Okay. Sick. It's an endgame spoiler. Is it still a spoiler since it's been years? What spoiler? For what? For which one? For what? What are we talking about? The move. What for what? I'm already lost. Oh, technical. Thank you, Cake. A couple people have told me I look like a fairy. Cocky said I look like a fairy earlier. Thank you. I could go with pixies. I think they cause chaos or something. Oh, for the Black Widow series, there's a legit reason for it. For why they didn't do a series? Hi, LZT. How are you, love? The Black Widow movie was kind of bland. I agree. He won't leave you alone today. He loves you. Mine never leave me alone. I've got Trick right here, and Lilith is asleep on my foot. That's dogs, man. You don't get time to yourself. Let's see. Yes. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so there's for the mods, if you guys want control of the bot, there's 2 more links available. Oh, it ties into Endgame. The movie that's already out? Yeah, same. Yeah, my dogs never. I call them my ducklings because I could walk in circles and they will walk in circles with me. They're crazy. I sent something to you in the post yesterday. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm patient. Christmas has taught me that nothing will show up on time ever, if it shows up at all. It's a dumb tie-in with Black Widow. Is it a secret that I shouldn't say out loud? We all know she dies. Like, we know that. But that doesn't mean she doesn't deserve a series. I don't know. Hawkeye is like vanilla pudding. Like, come on. You can sprinkle granola on it. It's still vanilla pudding. Hi, Andrew. How are you, love? All the animals in this house are like little familiars. Yep. Yep. That means they love you. They feel safe. I don't even need to see the movie, and I know what it is. The Black Widow movie. I watched Black Widow with my Black Widow. She doesn't get in a series because she's dead in the MCU, and that's it. They couldn't do like a... You can have a series. She had an entire life before she died. Come on. Ginger Chris, good morning. All I'm hoping with is the Hawkeye series. I really hope they turn it into a Ronin series because Ronin is insanely more interesting than Hawkeye. Yes, oh, Cake, I bleached my own hair for the first time in my life. I've never done that. I was pretty scared. But it's like $250 every time I get my hair done because it's so thick and takes so much time. I'm just not going to do it. I can't stand to pay people. I just don't want to. Maybe if I was rich because hair people need their money. I get it. Boop some. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, I do. Yeah, you guys are fine. So there's 3 different stages of the mod stuff. You guys are fine. I didn't give you like the ultimate permissions. There's one step up from that, which is like deleting me. No, but I trust you guys. I've only had one mod go rogue and do really weird shit ever in my life. Which, thank fuck. Dude, Cake, that was the thing. So I knew that bleach could only stay on for like 30 to 45 minutes. And I got a high developer because my hair is black. Not my natural hair color is black. But it took me over an hour just to apply it all. I used an entire bucket. My hair is dumb thick. Like dumb, like thicker than a Snicker. I was like angry about it because like by the time I finished the back, like my head was hot from the bleach. I was like pulling it apart, you know, making sure nothing was cooking, pulling sections out. Like I have too much. Like can you see scalp? Because I can't. See, I even missed some spots. I don't see scalp. I have no scalp. It's just insane. I know, I did not, honest to God, I bought the big old bucket of, like, you know, the Clairol bleach shit, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna use this whole thing. Just kidding. Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, I'm saying, dude. And I'm not a hairy person, that's the weird part. Like, most women that end up with thick hair, they usually have, like, sideburns, a little mustache, and, like, hairy arms. I got nothing. Everything went here. The day I start thinning and getting a bald spot, you're not gonna bald. I don't think you ever will, Andrew. You don't have a hairline like that. You have such a nice hairline. I think you're gonna keep your hair. It comes from your maternal grandfather. So your mom's dad. Was he bald? She-Hulk is getting a series. What? She-Hulk is getting a series? What? I do agree. Ronin is better than Hawkeye, but I also find Black Widow very boring. Like the movie was legit awful. Really? I thought it was pretty cool. I liked the story. It's tragic, like the whole sterilization, so what's the point? Yeah, you're fine then, Andrew. That's literally where it comes from, genetically.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the class
I don't know why that's not more commonly known, but it is your maternal grandfather. So if your mom's dad is balding, has a receding hairline, you have a chance to get that. Pretty high chance. Huzzah for no bald grandparents. They're all dead. Oh, mine too. But none of them were bald. My grandpa, till the day he died, had beautiful, silky white hair. Vile just gifted a sub to Cake. Vile, shouldn't you and Rod be fucking right now or something? Jesus. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Cake, you silly fuck. I love you. Really Knives, yeah. My grandpa, he was such, I think I have a picture of him somewhere. He was such a classy looking dude, man. He looked like a guy out of like The Sopranos. It was great. We already fucked only one time. I'm disappointed. Zoe, where do we weigh in on this? The Dwarf. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my stream. My name is ClassyKatie. It's fucktabulous to meet you. Thank you for that follow. Disney put out 25 Marvel Disney shows and movies coming out. She-Hulk and Agatha were one of them, and Moon Knight. You know what I found out the other day, Psycho? I was just Googling this just for funsies. I Googled what are the most expensive films ever made, and the top 5 were all Avengers films, and I don't like any of them. And I'm not saying that to, like, attack anyone. You like what you like, I'll like what I like. But I was like, damn. The 5 most expensive movies in the world. One of them was not Avengers, though. Oh my god, what was it? It was like, it was the 4th Pirates of the Caribbean was like the most expensive movie ever, and it didn't make half of what they spent. And I think they pointed it out like 30 million of the budget was literally just on Johnny Depp. It's insane. I was looking this up the other day just for funsies. No, not Thor. It was literally, I'll Google it again, but it was literally all just, it was like Avengers Endgame and shit. Hold on. I'll pull it up again for you guys, because it's fun. I like looking at this stuff. Most expensive movies. Does the grandfather thing apply to women too? No, it doesn't. Women, unless you have really thin hair just naturally, the only reason assigned women at birth people born with the uteruses, because y'all know I believe in trans rights heavily. People born with uteruses, the only reason we go bald is usually a hormone problem. Too much testosterone, too much of something in your homeostasis can make shit go wrong. I know women that have balded from pregnancy. It's crazy. Okay, yeah. Here it is. The 20 most expensive movies ever made. Number 1, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. The estimated cost for making this film was $378.5 million. Adjusted for inflation, that comes to $430 million. Who's Richard Dawkins? Why do I know that name? Who is that? I'm really bad at names. You know this. Avatar is not even on the list. I thought so too, Andrew. The second one is Avengers Age of Ultron, which was $365 million. I was trying to find that part where it says, actor Johnny Depp. So, get this. The Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides cost $430 million to make. Johnny Depp cost $55 million alone to do this. Damn. Avengers Age of Ultron is the next one, and then Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End is the third one. Also did not make back any of the money it was supposed to make. Oh my fuck. Do you want to know how much money they lost on that movie? Whoa. Nemo was 16 months.
Hail the Dank Lord, motherfucker! Thank you for that resub.
So, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End is the third most expensive film to ever be made. It cost a whopping $300 million. The worldwide collection fell just short of $1 billion at $963 million. I cannot fucking fathom that amount of cash in my head. Dawkins is a neo-atheist and evolutionary biologist, but also a TERF. Who is this person? Why do we know his name, though? Is he famous? Because fuck that person. Johnny Depp hasn't been able to act since his psycho ex-wife chopped his finger off and got him put away for it. I probably couldn't act either. That's insane. Number 4 is Avengers Endgame, which cost $356 million. Wow, the film made $2.8 billion in 11 days. Number 5, Avengers Infinity War. And number 6, Titanic. I like Titanic. I have to look up this Dawkins guy because I don't like people that stand for any of that shit, but I don't know who this person is. What was that full name? Hold on, I gotta look up David's message. It was... What the fuck was his name? Something Dawkins. Shitballs. Richard? Was it Richard Dawkins? A British evolutionary scientist. Richard Dawkins is a British evolutionary biologist and author. Blah, blah, blah. An atheist, he's well known for his criticism of creation. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. 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 Who is this person? He sounds like a douche. Yeah, Knives, that's kind of, I love Titanic up until this boat starts sinking, and then my heart just bleeds. Like, the scenes when, you know, the old couple lays down in their bed just to die. I don't enjoy it. That half of the movie sucks. But the movie is pretty fantastic. Like, regardless of whether or not you want to hate on it, it's a pretty decent movie. Like, they did well. For those of you who don't know what a TERF is, it stands for a trans exclusionary radical feminist. It's a group of idiots who believe that if you weren't born with a uterus, you don't belong in the women's movement because you didn't have a period.
Because she's weak! Weak.
I just can't with that. When the band sinks, oh my god, that part just kills me. Yep. As a trans atheist, that makes me super sad. I didn't know that about Dawkins. Me neither. And it's gross. Feminism is not a pie. There is enough for everyone. Dude, fucking men. God, people, like, do you have nothing better to do in your life than hate? Really? Nothing. I have 5 million things I should be doing right now, and none of them involve hate. Not one. What a fucking world. Lots of AFAB women don't have periods, can't give birth. Lots of AFAB women are born with testicles, are born without, the whole, I mean, Andrew, you all know my stance on this. The whole concept of 2 genders is antiquated and ignorant. Since the dawn of time, we've had mixes of genitals. Human beings love categories. We love black and white, male, female, yes, no, on, off. We love it. Naturally, it's safe and organized, but it's not real at all. Dawkins, his rational thought regarding theology is sound, but his transparent delight in smashing hope is more than off-putting. Yeah, the moment you stand for anything that's hateful towards a group of people, I can't with you. He got famous for his book, The Selfish Gene. A couple of days ago, we encouraged people to sign a manifesto about women's sex-based rights. What? Sales, same. I love having variety. I don't want 2 fucking categories of humans. How boring. Gender is a spectrum. It has been forever, just like sexuality and how you look and so on and so forth. Transgender men are men, transgender women are women. Non-binary and asexual people don't owe us anything, let alone androgyny. Gender seems very, very complicated, and I don't claim to understand shit, but if someone says they identify as X, I assume they know more about it than I do. Fucking men, Cake. I couldn't have said it better myself. I could never put myself in that position because I was blessed with being born with the body that I identify with. But for fuck's sake, if I'm ever going to shame anyone else for their struggle, you know? Yeah, right? Just like let people be as long as they're not hurting anybody. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't know a trans person out there that has hurt someone by being trans. Pretty disappointing because it lends a science weight to the turf sex gender narrative. It is disappointing. It's disappointing that he felt the need to do that. That's where his research went. Like half the world's dying of a deadly pandemic, you know, so on and so forth, and we're going to go that route. And that to me is very sad. I want to be a rhino cheetah. Cheetahs, I think, are the only big cats that can meow. Because they can't roar, or they can purr or something, right? It's very frustrating to argue, yes. Yes. I agree, David. And it's like, I've come to a point where it's not worth the argument. You know? Like, there is no arguing with a person like that, because they are hell-bent on believing what they want to believe, and it's really, really,
Hail
really...
Satan! Hail Satan!
Thank you. It's so hard to have a conversation with someone who is hell-bent on misunderstanding you. You know what I mean? Run at 55 miles an hour and stab me with your horn. Hello, chat. A Jinx. Oh, I know. I did not do Jinx hair on purpose. I swear to God. I know Arcane is like the hot shit right now. By the way, it's an amazing show. I haven't finished it yet. Please don't spoil it for me. But I didn't do this on purpose. I think I look better with blue hair. The biggest cats that meow, if I remember correctly. Me too. I think I learned this somewhere, Sigma. It was like, if you can roar, you can't purr. So like lions and all the big cats that can like they can't purr, something weird like that. I don't remember. It was cool though. It's kind of weird. Too much energy explaining something to people who are never listening anyways. They're just waiting for their turn to talk. Exactly. And like now, if I am in the presence or hanging out or it's my chat and someone attacks a friend of mine for being trans, yeah, I'm going to fucking fight you. We're going to have a very ugly conversation. But beyond that, like, if you really want to live bathed in hate, that's your prerogative, man. I'm out. I got nothing for you. Dude. Do they all purr? Is it meowing then? Is it meowing? If you roar, you can't meow? It's one of those. I just can't remember. Greetings from the friendliest part of Pueblo. Just this house. I like my neighbors. Although the drug-dealing Mexicans across the street with the guns and shit, they had a bunch of pit bulls in the street yesterday. I mean, it's like out of a movie. Like, they're so ghetto and gangster, and just why? Why do you gotta be like this? I can meow and roar. Me too! The problem is that in places like the UK, they now have a hate group influencing policy. Wait, what is that? A hate group influencing policy. Is it like protecting people gathering, or is it like against hate? So you have to bring it up to make it like bring attention to it kind of thing? What's Gree? Oh my god, Psycho, did you not see? Oh my god, this game is so pretty. We're gonna play it today. It's so amazing. TERFs is the hate group. It's an LGBT alliance. Okay, so it's there to prevent hate groups. They claim to be for queer rights, but leave out trans people. Does not compute. Error. What? Cake, I would love to. I mean, Eliza and I have been trying to find an island for years. Just a classhole island where we can all just sit around and wait for everybody to hate each other to death, and then we can go back to living our lives. I hope we can spread love, though. I hope somebody who's just full of anger comes here and is like, wow, you know, it feels better to laugh. In an infinite universe, somewhere there's a rhino cheetah that purrs, roars, sings the score from South Pacific. I'm gonna watch that man right out of my head. That's one of my favorite movies ever. I cannot believe you just sourced it. Thank you. I was recently elected president of the USA, because why the fuck not? The world. You do, Mickey, but I guarantee there's at least a couple shit humans on that island. And they're getting way too much space argue their point. They're getting way too much space argue their points in public forum, and that does influence the decisions, the policies. That's so scary, David. Why do people gotta hate? Why do people have a hard time with trans people? Like, I don't get it. I really, really, to the core of my human being, do not understand why they feel the need to make an entire group of lovely people feel like shit. Like they're wrong. Like, what's the point? Could we not exercise our energy in a better way? True, Mickey. This is true. We could crowd them out. Can they swim? Dude, Cake, seriously. It's like one step forward, two steps back every day. My friend's a rhino cheetah that purrs roars, sings a score from South Pacific. That's the name of an anime. That would be a name of an anime. It's so important for people to speak up about this shit, though. Me too, David, like 100%. It's important for us to be aware of these people because, like, there was a group like that in the South here. It probably still exists. It got some popularity while Trump was in office, though, because Trump is a raging racist who can't physically say Nazis are bad. And they perpetuate, they call themselves European Pride. And their special holiday they celebrate is St. Patrick's Day. And they listen to metal. And they suck in kids with good metal music and like, oh, let's look up your cool heritage. But it's all about, okay, you're European, so you're clean and good. If you were anything else, we would kick you the fuck out. And it was basically like this huge racist group that was growing off of that premise of European pride, or whatever fucking garbage that is. I mean, it's scary. I'm sure it's still there, but they were really coming out a lot when Trump was in office because they didn't have to fear anything. Anti-geek, true. I mean, Florida was built with sand, literally. Speed Racer is awesome, true. Anti-trans LGB people are like the phenomena of racist LGBT people. They exist, even if their existence is a mystery to the rest of us queers. A fucking men to that. Like, who dropped them and how many times? I went to a painting and drink class yesterday. I'm no Bob Ross and have to look at my shame now. And the Norse, they took like Norse runes, yep, and they were like, these Norse runes now stand for white superiority or some bullshit like that. Ugh. Stupid. They're stupid. And when it comes to metal, you have to learn the skill of spotting sus bands. You have to everywhere. I mean, I told you guys, I dated a neo-Nazi. I did not know he was a neo-Nazi. We went on a few dates. He had beautiful black eyelashes and seafoam green eyes, and I was a sucker. And he took me to his house and put on a record, and it was like, you know, Appalachia, like, you know, fiddles and shit. And I like that music. I'm into, like, kind of folk music. And then the lyrics started, and I cannot tell you how foul these, I mean, bad. I walked out real quick. But you don't know. You gotta assume people are sus, man. To such an extent that many think all practicing believers of the Old Norse gods are racist. Are you kidding me? That's real? Knives. It's like they tried to take the OK symbol and say, what is this, white pride or something? I don't even know. It's A-OK. I still do it every day all the time. I do it in traffic. I am not a white pride person. You can't take these things from me. Bastards. Werewolves are something you have to be skeptical of when it comes to metal. Really? Is that like a thing? The music is random as fuck because I keep getting into Christian rock bands. Pyro, I have accidentally read so many Christian books that have been amazing. It happens. With extreme metal, it's hard to tell what the lyrics are. It is sometimes, yeah. Oh, Knives, seriously, I think I was like, you know how you like when you come to someone's house for the first time, like you casually are wandering around looking at the walls and stuff, and when the lyrics turned on, I didn't say a word. I just was like, and opened the door and walked home. I mean, I walked like miles to wherever my car was, but I fucking walked. I was actually kind of scared. I'm Jewish, and I don't think he knew that. Like, I don't. What? That was a really scary time. Literally, your fingers spell okay. Yeah, like, you can't just take sign language and make it your fucking racist bullshit. Many will straight up tell me that I'm racist for having Norse symbols on my shit. Go fuck yourself. I have a runic tattoo planned, and they can suck my ass. I have fucking Swedish heritage. My great grandfather was born and raised in Sweden. Like, no, you can't just. It's similar to people. There's a lot of hippies these days that'll get like a fucking the swastika the Buddhist way tattooed on their body now, and they'll be like, yeah, but it's the Buddhist one, and I'm like, okay, I get what you're trying to do, but you can't. You can't do that. Like, we don't. It's it's such a perpetuated hate symbol. It's yes, literally, cake. Fucktard is one of my favorite words in the world, even though it stems from retard, and I hate the word retard. But these people really are fucktards. Like, they are the type of people you wonder, if we removed warning labels, would they still perpetuate or something? So Nazis were into a cult and called one of their military divisions something related to werewolves. I think I read that somewhere. That sounds really familiar. We expelled the Swedish for inventing negative interest rates. Well, fuck. And I'm screwed. I'm screwed. It was a rumor that the Nazis had made a division of kids who could fight on. They called them werewolves because they look like normal people. Fighting kids? Why do they want to ruin everything? Why? It's so, like, exhausting. Well, yeah, Kino, it started out as a 4chan thing, but I've literally seen, like, some white cops do this fucking white power symbol to horrible white racist people, like, yo, I'm with you. Like, they're using it, and it pisses me off, because it's okay. It's been that for sign language for how many fucking years? You can't just take that and start saying white power. I'm sorry. I'm still going to say the okay symbol. I am not a white racist. I'm going to own it as A-okay. Oh, because they needed cool shit to get people in. Yep. This is like looking up American history and seeing how much stuff is stemmed in racism for the first time. It's, Knives, I mean, I'm sure like, it's pretty astounding how many people just have no fucking idea that our prisons and our entire, like, government system in our country was based on locking up brown people. Like, almost all the laws we have nowadays are based on racism. And, I mean, it's because we're not taught critical race theory. You have to be exposed to that. And I don't fault people for not knowing if they're open to learning, Some small town fan club invited the cast of Gunsmoke to some event and were pals cracking jokes at them about them Jews. Too dumb to realize they were insulting Jewish Hollywood actors to their faces. I wish I could go back and tell this guy I'm a Jew. Did you know I'm a Jew? The yellow skin didn't fucking tip you off? The story was already forgotten. People were looking for things to be racist, while racists run rampant and use French culture. Yep. Discord ice cream's almost gone, and I just started eating it. What kind of ice cream, though? That kid who shot up the black church used the OK sign at his trial. Are you kidding me? Oh, King Super Butterfinger. Oh my god. I got ice cream like a week ago from... Oh fuck, what were they called? Shit. Their motto was roll joints, not ice cream, which was hilarious. But the ice cream was literally called Reese's. It was like Captain Crunch Reese's, the Reese's Crunch cereal, and it was so fucking good. It literally tasted like the cereal. Oh, I know. It's literally like a foot from me right now, Mickey. You dying? When I saw that, I almost peed my pants. He's probably skinhead now with a tattoo on his head that says Death Team per race. Actually, he tried to friend me like a year ago on Facebook, so I got to go Facebook stalk him. Not only does he have a tattoo of the devil that is on the bottom of my skateboard from high school on his chest, which is very weird. Don't know how did he go into my parents' garage and take my skateboard? Nobody knows. He is like a born again Christian. Like his banner on his Facebook profile is him being dumped in a kiddie pool. I could not write this. I could not. Never in my wildest fucking dreams. Never. I spoke to my manager this week about the promotion that should be coming up soon. I'm gonna go for it. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Slurm, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You fucking deserve it. CJ, with the fucking 40 months.
What the fuck? That is such a long time. Thank you for the resub and hail the Tank Lord.
You're one of my favorite people. Thank you. Weak minds. That's gotta be it. Literally, it's gotta be it. The only rune that I get a bit concerned about is Othal because it's just a letter, but if I see the Othal and like Seek Hails or... That's so gross. So gross. Mosley, fucking 6 months. What the fuck? We were just talking about this morning, like how COVID has made time irrelevant. Like, what is it? Nobody knows. I don't know. It's just going. Where are we? Who are we? I don't fucking know. Ooh, medical question. Is there any way to get blood out from under a toenail asking for a friend? Drill a hole through the top of it. Seriously. Best way, like if it's a toenail that's turning black because it got crushed or something, that dead blood is gonna keep building pressure under the toenail. You want to fucking get a hole in the toenail somehow, like a needle, drill, thumbtack. Yep. Sterilize it with a lighter or something, but yep, hot needle straight down through the toenail. Yep, the nail, like not through your fucking toe, but yep, I've had to do it multiple times. I grew up with horses and you get your feet stepped on a lot. It's the only way to release the pressure. It sucks. Oh my God, 1 year? That's amazing. How do you feel? How do you feel, Mosley? Hello, Smooth. How are you, love? It just kind of shows these people really just want somewhere to belong, and they got indoctrinated into some nasty groups. Absolutely. I was that kid, David. I was that kid, like, when moving around a lot, I never stayed anywhere, like, long enough to make a friend. And so every school I went to, I would fall into the bad group because they'll take anybody. I was desperate for just, a human to acknowledge my existence, and I'd fall into those groups so easily. Thankfully, I don't succumb to peer pressure, but you feel great. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. A year, dude. That's crazy. Honestly, the biggest mistake we made in the country is reconciliation, which is pretending the Civil War was just a misunderstanding. Yeah. And that the South was fighting for states' rights and not slavery, when they were really fighting for state rights to have slaves and expand the practice further to the West. This is part of the Daughters of the Confederacy crap to try and reform the image. The Daughters of the Confederacy are trying to... Are they doing that? I used to have like a Daughters of the... Is it Daughters of the Confederacy? God, there's like a group or a club in DC, and it's Daughters of the something. Daughters of the War or something like that. But it's like women who are like, descendant from fucking militant people. The blood is dried though. Well, if it's black under the toenail and like not, if it's not bleeding, if there's no opening around the toenail where it's bleeding out, it is not dry. If air is not exposed to it, it can't dry out. You know what I mean? So it's just trapped. Daughters of the Confederacy were a big part of why we have so many Civil War Confederate statues. Is that the club I'm talking about? Is it Daughters of the Confederacy? I just remember seeing it in DC when I lived over there a lot. Thank you, Smooth. I did it myself. Hi, Meliori. A year? What the fuck? You bring me joy too, bitch.
Hail Satan.
Is it Daughters of the Confederacy? Wow. Why would you want to be known as that? Why? I'm so glad I'm foreign. Like, my family is pretty fresh off the boat. I'm only second generation because that shit is nasty. I'm so happy none of my family was involved in that shit. I mean, they were Irish, so they were their own crap, but you know what I mean. Like, imagine like doing Ancestry.com being like, wow, my great great grandfather like captained the Mayflower and killed some people or something. I don't even know. Cheers, bitch. Actually, we really need to run an ad. It just went off. I don't want people to get pre-rolls. Can I post cheers? Can we run an ad real quick and then cheers? No lack of racist Irish Americans. Yeah, that was pretty much what they got, which is by no means comparable to the racism that anyone of color has ever been exposed to. But my Nana, I mean, they were like poor trash, grew up in an Irish Catholic orphanage, so they were trash. You know, they had their own problems. They were just trying not to be trash. Most people don't know that most of these statues went up in the 20th century, Jim Crow, and as a backlash to civil rights in the 60s. Really? See, I wish I just because I don't want my daughter taught critical race theory does not make me a racist. That's a direct quote from a woman in Texas. So, yeah. The racism in Ireland is so stupid. It is the dumbest thing in the world. Catholicism. It's Catholicism. I mean, listening to my Nana was nauseating. If I fixed all the Stream Elements bot, would you want to use it, or are you sticking with Hypothetical Bot? No, I do want to use Stream Elements bot, because Hypothetical Bot is owned by Streamlabs, who is dirty. So, I've been slowly trying to move shit over, but the more you guys can move, go for it. Those assholes are now after mental health professionals in schools. What? Oh, I hate everything. Let's take a quick break. I don't want to stop the conversation, but ads are the way Twitch remains free to everybody that can't afford to sub, and I truly think this should be free content, because what the fuck am I doing? Sharing an opinion. Let's take a quick break. I'm going to get a coffee, stand up and stretch your legs. I'm going to run, 3 minutes of ads. That's it. I'll be right back. Maybe. I did it. Satsumi! Ikari with that 4 months. Thank you so much for subbing to ClassyKatie and the Class Live. Giving it in its wings. I was giving Andrew screenshots of all the commands because he's messing with the new bot. There's a lot of them, Andrew. Please don't feel the need to type all that shit. I did get some new weed, but I don't know if I have anything like new. Unicorn poop is what I'm smoking today, and this shit's pretty dank. It actually says pairs well with Candy Mountain, which you have to be really old internet person to get, but I love it. Oh shit, they got my kidney. Oh, I did get one. I got one new one. Oh, look at that little schnook. She's so cute. So I got more London pound cake. This is like my favorite strain right now that my local place carries. It's really good. And then this is the only other one. It's so small. Look at it. It had a spider. I mean, come on. I had to. Duh. It's called Blanco. And it is 23.96% THC, and yeah, it's a flower. I mean, it's a spider. I had to. Charlie. If you didn't get ads, it means
Come out. I'm gay.
Fohammer _419 tipped $5. CK, I think that one of the most beautiful things a couple can do to one another is cover each other in ham and eat it off their bodies, enjoying the delectable glaze across their holes with the succulent juices mixing to form an intoxicating aroma.
Chicken fucking dinner, yes! What? I love you. Oh my god. Chaotic Existence and Myron with those motherfucking resubs. Thank you so much. Zoe. My eyes are juicy. Mickey DK has just gifted a sub a little black dress. Little black dress, you know you's a fucking butt wizard. I love you, Fo. Thank you so much for your generous tips and for making me laugh and cry every day. You're so kind and wonderfully, delightfully weird. Should we play some more Gree? This game is fucking gorgeous. It's intense. The music is phenomenal. Yeah, I don't know what else to say other than it is just one of the prettiest games I've ever seen in my entire life. I've never played it before. This is my first time. We've only played once. Yes, the Welsh is a bot. Yep, that's the Streamlabs thing. No. My controller's on the other side of my thing. I've never, literally, I almost cried. Like, Sigma, when we played it the first time, I was telling people I feel like insulting talking over the game most of the time because it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. I'm so excited that I get to enjoy it with you guys. Let me grab my controller because it's too far away. You guys like my shirt? It's a heart. Aorta. Pulmonary artery. Was that vena cava? Yeah, vena cava. Cool shirt. I got it in London, actually. Got it. Oh, Fo. Someday we're gonna make a book. Someday. London, the whole of England. I know, right? It was not my favorite place. Little black dress. Edge. Thank you.
In the bedroom or just hanging out. Yeah, we wouldn't. Your part wouldn't, hey.
We have to watch that video again soon. I haven't watched it in too long. I found the phone with the horrible tattoos. Oh, you have to show me. I like your funny words, magic lady. Metal Jazz. Not anything like new to you guys. I got one strain called Unicorn Poop and another one called Blanco, but I literally only got it because there's a fucking spider on it, and y'all know me. But everything else is pretty much same. They haven't had anything like super new, you know.
Turn it off, Willard. Turn it off, Willard.
I don't even know what all my sounds are.
What does high score mean?
Scary clown says run away.
Ha 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 ha.
Ooh, for a trail hike, a recommendation. Oh god, I just got shocked. Are you open to driving to it a little bit? Guanella Pass has a million hikes, and it's probably one of the most beautiful drives that's close to us-ish. If you look up Guanella, it's like Guanella, I think. Guanella Pass. It's like an hour drive, the whole loop, but there's hundreds of little creeks and waterfalls, and there's moose everywhere, and you can pull over anywhere and just walk. I mean, there's so many. It's everywhere. They're everywhere. I just go on Guanella Pass and just find them. I don't know what they're called or anything. I just like park and go on one. But that's my favorite drive. It's just really pretty. Lots of pretty mountains and stuff that you can see. And there's a couple cute little towns here and there up there, you know. You know, stuff. Ugh. Just moving it so you guys can look at Lil behind me while she's being cute. All right. Let us play this beautiful game. Yeah, oh my god, Mech, did I tell you? Oh my fuck, it was the dumb. While I started this game, so when my parents came to visit me, I took them on a drive on Guanella Pass, and they followed me in the car they rented. And there was a mother moose with her calf, and I shit you not, my mom almost pulled over. She was furious that my stepdad didn't let her pull over. I was like, bitch, you gonna die. I mean, if that's how we want to go down, sure. True, lots of the trails are very restrictive, and you have to leave your rhino cheetah at home. Just because of the smell, you know, and the feces and whatever. Cheers. Especially a mom. Like, a mom and a baby, like, who doesn't know that you don't do this? Oh, I know, Kino. I think I've told you this before. When I drove from Seattle to Baltimore, when I moved there, I went through a lot of national parks on my way because there's so many pretty ones. And when I was going through Glacier, another person, I didn't see this happen, but it happened the day I was there. A man and his son put a baby bison in their car and then tried to set it free again. And they had to put the bison down because now it is like running into traffic to try to cuddle people. I get it. I know way too much about animals. I love animals, but come on. Come on. Really? The same. I actually painted a really beautiful bison after that happened because I was so fucking, like, moved and horribly angry about it. Even Satan fears moose. I would not go near a moose. Daddy taught me well. Oh, yeah, Maz. It was just, like, you could not give me an excuse that would make it valid for you to stuff a baby bison in your car. What? Andrew, I believe there is, actually. I think there's a way I can, like, back it up as a, Isn't there a way I can back it up as, like, a text file? I think there is. Let me think about it, because I'm pretty sure there is a way to do that. I just gotta think. Yeah, I think there's a way to save it so it comes out as, like, an Excel file, kind of. Ow. I gotta think. I'll think about it. I'll remember it. My belly's full of the Butterfinger goodness. Oh, do you love it, though? I love ice cream so much, but it makes me a mucus farm. All right, let's play some Gree. This game is so moving. It's hard to start because I'm like, okay, time for emotions. I'll get it. I know there's a way, Andrew. Eliza knows, but I don't want to, like, bother her. Oh, God, what is it? I gotta think of it. I'll think of it. When I was at Yosemite, we were on our way out and traffic was halted. People were all out of their cars to look at a baby bear. See, and this is where I'm like, is common sense just not there? I grew up in an area with lots of bear, so we were taught at a very young age to not go near bear because if there's a little bear, there's a big bear, and big bear will fucking murder you. Ugh, God. No thanks. Anyways. For me, it's common sense, but I gotta, like, think, like, most people grow up in a city. Most people are not taught as a way of survival to not look at a bear in the eyes, you know, or don't come between a moose and its calf. I grew up in the middle of fucking nowhere, bumfuck, you know, Washington, so I was taught these things, so I try to... That's fucking fantastic. I'm gonna retweet that. Oh, that's so good. Thank you for that. Munchies can feel killer. This is true. See, I wear a 2934, but ass. I mean, I wear like a 29-35. Am I taller than you? The latest kink? Oh, God. Bomb squad called to hospital after man reportedly had World War II mortars stuck up his butt. A bomb squad was called to a UK hospital after a man said he had a World War II mortar shell stuck in his rear, reported by The Sun. According to reports, the man was a military enthusiast who had military collectibles and, quote, slipped and fell on the 57mm shell. Why is it always I slipped and fell? Always? Always. Oh, wow. Don't you hate when you slip and fall on a mortar shell? On a bomb dildo? Maz, you know, that's one thing I always encourage my patients because, I mean, yes, there are some big assholes in the medical industry and in every industry, but chances are you've got a normal person, and we are the least judgmental people in the world because we've seen the people who slip and fall on the mortar shell. Like, don't lie to your doctor. They're just, like, it just gets you into trouble, you know what I'm saying? That is, I had a patient who used the exact same excuse. It was one of my first patients ever in the ER. He slipped and fell on a gray Poupon bottle. Jar. You know, the short, fat jar. And I was so happy I had a mask on because my face that day was... no. Yes. Literally, like, I'm judging you. Just don't put glass in your butt, please. So many people die from that all the time. If it literally pierced him, I agree with the usage. Otherwise, just say you were curious. Seriously, like, whatever your story is, we're going to talk about what you put in your butt. Everyone there is going to talk about what you put in your butt. I don't care what excuse you gave me. We're going to talk about it. Like, that's what we do. There's literally, like, most X-ray techs or rad techs have a box of mysterious items pulled from anuses. It's a joke. Like, I don't care what story you give me. Just tell me what happened. You did not slip and fall on this. I'm sorry. Pulling asshole apart like a bag. Oh, my butthole just went inside of me. Maz, that's what I'm thinking. Like, this is what kills me, is you can get a dildo on Amazon for like $5.99. Fingers work great. Been using them for years. Still don't own a sex toy. That being said, I understand some people have a difficult time getting off. They're on every online website ever. But I've had patients, like, put a light bulb inside themselves, and it shattered and they died. Like, is it the danger that gets you off? You can get a fake light bulb. Pretend. They have fucking dildos that will lay an egg inside you. Become a rad tech. There would be trauma, not lube. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing wrong with butt play. And what's sad is it's usually like an older gentleman, you know. Older mindset. He's ashamed. Probably closeted. And it's like, bro, everyone stuck something weird in their butt. Get over it. Satsume, you didn't know this? Bad Dragon. Literally, you can get dildos that lay eggs inside of you. You have to, like, squeeze out. And then eggs inside of you that dissolve. They're like jelly eggs you have to make. It's insane. You can buy anything on Amazon, Koto. You could buy a live lobster. I've bought live crickets for my bugs, live bugs, roaches, and Rule 34, it's real. I heard Bad Dragon came under some bad press recently because they were like, they have some dildos that look like dog dicks, and so, some, pearl-clutching white lady was like, they're encouraging us to have sex with dogs, and it's like, yeah. Koto, same. I've done inventory at a sex shop before. They had a special order of a heel do and a unicorn. A heel do? Wait. Oh, a heel do. Like it was a heel dildo. I've seen a foot that you could fuck. It was like a pocket pussy foot. Don't look into the furry community. Right. Wolfo, that's what I'm like. If anything, it's giving people something to fuck other than their dog, which, like, great. Like, I'm not here to shame. Don't fuck your dog. Or let your dog fuck you. It's very bizarre. Maybe go to Bad Dragon. I don't understand the hate. Because their normal product line encourages you to have sex with monsters and tentacle demons. Exactly. Hail Satan. Where's our daughters of the Cthulhu's? Lizzie.
Bitch, I love you. Thank you.
Do you like my hair? I know, I didn't realize that with these... the lights behind me are actually purple-ish, but it made my hair... I mean, I just look like a blue explosion today. I did not do this on purpose, but the game is also blue. Everything's very blue. Can you tell I have a theme? I really like the color blue. I'm excited you put your art on Redbubble, though. I love Redbubble. Some of the shit's really expensive, though. It's just weird to me because I got into kink and the people in BDSM beat risk awareness into me. Dude, I mean, real BDSM people, like if you guys know, like the real BDSM crowd, they're the safest, kindest people you'd ever meet in your life. It's the creepy, like, what's the word? Like manipulative, controlling, sadistic. Sadistic's not even bad. I can't think of the word. They pretend to be doms, but they're not a dom. They're creepy. That's where it gets scary. But those people are so fucking safe. They're in it for a good time, not a bad time. I'm blue if I were green. I haven't wearing a blue coat. Maybe I need to buy clothes. Oh my god, you guys, I wanted to show you this. Tell me I'm not the only one with clothes from high school that I still wear regularly because they fit because I've been the same size forever. I'm not the only one, right? Knives, same. I can't, it's impossible to get away with. I'm seen as something to be tamed and it's disgusting. One of my favorite tank tops in the whole fucking world finally gave in. And I think I've had it since I was like 15. And I'm heartbroken. I actually just got down to my weight I was in high school. I don't know what that means, but you're beautiful no matter what. I'm not the only one. Thank fuck. This is a tank top that was from the store Buckle. They had tank top. They were the only store in the world when I was in high school that sold tank tops that were like extra long for people that are 6 feet tall. And I don't want to throw it away, but it's totally ruined. Like, the strap did that thing where it got tied around something else in the dryer and just like disintegrated. Like it got pulled so tight, the elastic like is just crumbling now. Just in one. But I'm so sad. It's even got like any tall bitches out there. Remember pulling your tank tops down 500 times a day and they'd get caught on your belt or your belt loops of your jeans because your jeans were low rise and you had to wear a skin tight belt, otherwise your ass was out. It's even got those. Like maybe I should make it into a quilt. That was weird. You lost 20 pounds? Fuck yeah, Andrew. On purpose, right? You're not like sick. I don't want to congratulate illness. That'd be awkward. Or would it? It'll be with you forever. Like, turn it into a pillowcase. On purpose. Okay, good. I'm really bad at buying myself clothes. Usually, all my clothes come out of necessity. Like this, I got in Germany because we went on a drive and my whole traveling party decided we were going to drive up the Alps and go walking, and I did not dress for it. And my teeth chattered so hard I chipped a tooth, which is still chipped to this day. Did not fix that. So I bought this to keep myself fucking warm. Like, everything I own is just like, I'm about to die, so I bought something. I did not, but because I graduated in 88 and almost no clothing lasts that long with regular use. I'm saying, I've got some shit. I have a T-ball jersey, or not T-ball, a basketball basketball T-shirt from when I was in 4th grade. You've probably seen it. It's the red one. It's got a basketball and it says Rockets. Literally, we were the Red Rockets. What fucking parent did not stop this from occurring? Still fits. I mean, fits a lot differently now, but it fits better. And exercising? What kind of exercise are you doing, Andrew? It's a t-shirt. It's just like, you know, when you're a kid and you're on a team of any kind, you just wear a t-shirt with your team's name on it. We were the Rockets, but our t-shirts were red. We were the Red Rockets, and no parent stopped this from occurring. I still have that shirt and I still wear it. I won't throw shit away if it still works. It's terrible. Pilates and sometimes HIIT. Nice. That's basically like, you know, I've told you about how I do DDP yoga, Diamond Dallas Page yoga, or yoga, not for your mom yoga or something. I don't really know. It's basically Pilates. Knives, I'm not shitting you. I could go grab it right now. It's great. It's a jersey from 4th grade. And when I was in 4th grade, you know, it looked like I was wearing like my dad's t-shirt. And now it just looks very form-fitting and great. Yes, Viata, I'm not kidding. It's disgusting. I have a couple shirts that are just, I could pull pictures from high school where I'm wearing them. But I've been 6 foot for so fucking long. And I think, like, subconsciously, I know how fucking hard it is to shop as a 6 foot woman, that throwing clothes away means buying clothes, and I am just not ready for that kind of pressure yet. You know what I'm saying? You should believe me. I think I have a couple jerseys. Throwing clothes means buying clothes again, that part. Yep, and I don't like that part. So I will wear clothes, like, you know, this shirt I bought in London because I ran out of t-shirts, and I cut it up. I hope everything goes okay with your ribs, bro. As a person with a broken rib, like, what my doctor told me is your rib actually never heals. It's just, like, really delicate forever now, which is awesome. So sometimes if I get a bad coughing fit from having a cold, it'll hurt randomly, which is awesome. Ribbed for nobody's pleasure. Who the fuck wants a rib? I've never enjoyed a ribbed anything inside my vagina in my entire life. Anything. Not that I've experimented with many, but, you know, when you're young, guys are like, I got this ribbed condom. I don't need a cheese grater up inside me. Thanks, though. Maybe for anal, I could see how that would be like. Because you have less nerve endings in your butt, and so more texture probably means more sensation. Totally get that. Zelda, do you like? Thank you. It took a whole day to do. I got a lot of hair, but thank you. Thank you, Liz. Yep, I don't like it. But for a butt, I could see it. It's the opposite for my kid. One of my dogs just farted. Oh my god. You guys are horrible. So bad. Give me a second, Zelda. I gotta, like, breathe before I can drink. Different strokes for different folks. Yeah. Nah, I get it. I'm just saying for me. Can I get some ribs inside my vagina? I think the barbecue sauce would make for some great lube. Oh my fucking god. What's your guys' opinion on food and sex? Really, Moz? It's so, like, it's just Lilith. Lilith, literally, sorry, I'm trying to make it so I can talk through this. Lilith, her farts are chewable. I mean, and I don't know, they have the exact same diet, but holy fuck dick. Love it. Really, Andrew? Really, Liz? Oh my god. No sugar in your mucous membranes. Too sticky. I agree. I just think it's too messy. Like, it's one thing, like, maybe a little honey drizzled on a dick or something. But beyond that, it's just a mess I'm gonna have to clean up. And I'm never hungry, let alone when I'm fucking. So, not really my jam. That's how you get yeast infections. Yeah, Liz, I'm not shaming at all. I'm not shaming anybody. Yeah, I'm just curious. This is a safe place where you can have an opinion different from mine and be totally okay. I would never attack you for liking food and sex, just so everybody knows. We're sex positive. Yeah, like a very small, like a small enough amount of honey that I know exactly where it went and I know I got it all. You know? I like fine dining in my sex. Oh my god. Please describe that. We're on a rubber tarp? Yeah, maybe. Where the fuck are you getting a rubber tarp, though? I barely get my pants off. It depends what food. I mean, I never say no to some nice fried chicken. Oh my Christ. Oh, I knew a guy whose hair smelled like fried chicken oil. Can you imagine smelling that pillow every night? I know, Liz. It is kind of sad. All right, we good. I agree. Ow. Hot sauce dick. Oh, don't put hot things near your pee-pee holes. If you're whispering, I will be crying. The person I had sex with was mad because I made breakfast after sex and didn't cuddle. I have never wanted post-sex cuddling. Like, maybe lay across the bed from each other and talk half sleep. But if you did it right, I'm hot and sweaty and thirsty. Is that wrong? Am I weird? Like, I'm reaching for a water bottle and, like, breathing. No menthol either, yes. Which includes Tiger Balm and other such things. Zoe could direct some of the fucking most wicked porn. Maybe whipped cream. That's what I'm thinking. Like, but whipped cream's one of those things where it's not gonna, like, drip all over the place. You know where it went. I'm only hot if I'm fetishized. I mean, aren't we all, though? Isn't that kind of a thing? I definitely fetishize some things. Knives, right? It's like your legs are crossing, but even then, sometimes it's too hot. But I run hot. I have a dwarf star inside me. You guys know that. Like, I'm just sweaty and hot, I guess. I don't know. I've never, like, been like, yo, I'm sweaty and hot. Let's be sweaty and hot against one another. Seems like a bad idea. And uncomfortable. If it's ideal, I've hit a meditation and don't touch me because it'll pull me out of it. Oh, God. Those are the good ones. Yeah, but I did not dye my eyebrows, just so everyone knows. A couple people commented and were like, oh my god, she did her eyebrows too. I didn't. This is makeup. Eyebrows are weird. The hair that they're like eyelashes. They don't grow out. They fall out and regrow. And so if I bleach my eyebrows, I've done it once before, and they start to grow in, it looks like blackheads because my hair is black. And now my eyebrow is blonde. It looks like blackheads. It's disgusting. I will never do that again. Yeah. It's a bad plan. Never again. I don't even mind sweat. I just don't want to be hot. I want to, like, cool the fuck down. Which is not going to happen laying up against another heavy-breathing, sweaty human. you know? It's nothing like ew, you're gross. It's just like, hold up. You know? Eyebrows are high stakes. Just don't bleach your eyelids. Oh, holy shit. Can you imagine? Oh my god. Just smelling that stuff. Wait, Violet's a stalker already? Oh, wait, Katie, that woman who was obsessed with me, the anti-vax one, now lives in my apartment complex. Dude, she is stalking you hard. Ew. Eyebrows are also really resistant to dye. I've tried to match mine to my hair only managed to dye my skin. Really? I wonder why. Huh. They are a different kind of hair. They're like eyelashes. They're very bizarre. Isn't it weird that we have two types of hair? We have like the little hairs that grow and fall out, and then we have this shit that can, you know, theoretically go forever. But this won't, But on guys, this could. You know, testosterone. People with beards. I hate gendered language. People with beards, technically. It's crazy. It's kind of weird. Like, what other things do that? What up, Vam Dolly? How you doing, honey bean? I tried to dye my eyebrows once, but I didn't bleach them first, so it was like, whatever. My eyebrows do the same thing. They only hold color for a couple days, and then they're back to normal. Weird. I wonder. Green eyebrows. I wish. It's impossible to pull off, so. It's makeup. I wish. Really? Your kid doesn't like your beard? Why? Eyebrow hair is kind of like pube hair. You know, quite seriously, I've never had pubes. Like, the moment... I had nobody to talk to. Nobody gave me, like, sex talks when I was a kid. So the moment any hair showed up on my body that wasn't on my head, I removed it. Because I was like, that's not normal. But, can they grow forever? I seriously don't know this. Or are they... They are like this. It's weird that I don't know that. Seriously? Oh my god, Joe. That would be the scariest thing ever. Don't do that. My stepdad used to grow the handlebar mustache in the wintertime. And because we lived in Eastern Washington where it snowed, the sun would like burn his face and he'd get this crazy tan line. It was hilarious. Is there a Gandalf of pubes out there somewhere? I would love to know. I think they do too, Knives, but I don't have personal experience. Liz, and I've heard that, like, I think everybody should do what makes them beautiful. For me, it's, like, more skin exposed, more sensation. Also, I've never had them. Literally, like, the moment any hair on my body showed up, I was like, what's that? Ruin it. Destroy it. Never in my life, ever. But the grow out, like, have y'all ever tried to grow your pubes out and try to go al natural for a day? Because no. Looking like a robber. Oh, that's precious. All hair grew, I thought all hair grew forever, but fell out regularly. But, like, why don't our eyebrows grow as long as this? Or, like, eyelashes. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have, like, a finite length, and I don't know why. I'm just curious. I've shaved once. Oh, man. I keep thick razors in... Well, actually, I'm not a very hairy person. I shouldn't say that. The grow out is horrific. You look like you have crabs. You feel like you have crabs. It's horrific. Nothing worse than having pubes so long it's a struggle to find your pecker at the urinal. Have to go on a safari. Oh my god, Kino, can I tell you a funny story? I've just talked for an hour straight, so... Sorry. The game's still there. When I was a kid, probably like 12-ish, we were laying out on the beach. We lived on Lake Roosevelt. And my mom was in like this neon fucking pink bikini. Hydrate before you dehydrate, motherfuckers. She was wearing this neon pink bikini. And she was young, obviously much younger than. She was in her like late 40s. She looked banging for her. My mom still looks really good for her age. But she always took care of herself. And she was wearing this little bikini. And she was laying on her stomach. And me and all my sisters laying out in the sun, reading books or something. And my dad was walking across and, walked on top of all the girls. And when he got to my mom, all I remember hearing him say is, Georgie, I can see your clam hair. And that's the day I learned that some people grow hair all the way to their butt cheeks. And I am so sorry. Also that clams have hair. He's a strange man. I shaved my hair in the groin for the first couple of months ago. Got an ingrown hair. That was the worst. You know, a lot of, like, if you haven't ever shaved a part of your body, do some research. I swear to fuck. It's not just a shave and done process. Like, it's a process. We use a lot of stuff to make sure we don't get ingrown hairs and things like that. It's a maintenance. Also, you gotta shave that shit almost every day. Otherwise, you are guaranteed to get itchy grow back, and it's gonna be horrible because your hair grows in like 7 different stages. It's wild. Hello, Berserker. I really need to refill my water. Let's do that real quick. I'm just gonna run an ad because we have like 10 minutes left anyways because I talk too much, and then we're gonna play more games. But Zelda keeps me well hydrated, and I love her for that.
Welcome to the classroom.
Hello, Alwood. How you doing, honey bean? Thank you for the resub.
And Bezos money! Because that bitch has too much.
Thank you. Also, heavily exfoliating your skin before hair removal is a great suggestion. They're spears, and then those spears curl in and stab your little labs. Labias are very sensitive. Do not want spears on them. Nope. Yep. I've been, actually, Kino, I think I told you guys this a couple weeks ago. I was, long time ago, an ex, literally, I got a sliver in my face. One of his beard hairs stabbed me. Like, one of his freshly, like, trimmed beard hairs literally, like, went into one of my pores, and I got a fucking hair sliver in my face. What? Who does that? Me. All right, I'm gonna go grab some water really quick. Joy. And then we're gonna continue this beautiful game. But I need water. I talk too much. You lose like 70% of the liquids you take in through breathing. Amazing. Bitches. Welcome back. Shall we gam? Kalty! Kalty was gifted a sub to Joy. While I was gone, you sneaky hoe. I see you. How are you? Thank you.
Welcome
At least it's not fucking COVID. Kalty, thank you for the resub. Mark, I am home. I just walked 10 km. Ooh, was it pretty out or gross and rainy? I hope you at least got a pretty view. If you have a cheap beard trimmer, it can half cut a hair at an angle, and when you run your fingers through it, the cut and stabs your finger and breaks off. Ugh! Sronlin! Moral of the story, don't skimp on beard trimmers. I have a trimmer, but I use it on my head. Because I cut my own hair like a, you know, who wouldn't? Oh, Kelty. Well, we're playing a beautifully chill. I mean, the music and the visuals, the game is so pretty. So hopefully it'll help you relax a little bit. Thank you for resubbing and for gifting a sub to Joy. Also tip, use hair conditioner rather than soap shaving gel. It works very well. Yes, it does. It's also better for your skin. Conditioner, so conditioner is a mild base in terms of like acidity on the pH scale, which means that it eats away or has the ability to eat away at organic matter like oils and stuff. So soap you use is a stronger base and it strips your hands, which is why they say don't use soap on your body. Conditioner, what it does is it literally dissolves all the split ends and all the coarseness you feel in your hair. So your hair feels like really silky and smooth and nice because all that, you know, garbo is gone. So you don't ever want to like leave conditioner on. Like I've seen people that treat normal conditioner as a leave-in conditioner, and they do it every fucking day, and it can make your hair feel thinner. It was all right. I was well dressed for the occasion. Still not sure why I did it entirely, but here we are. Hey, you got exercise. Fuck it. No, right? I don't do that. I don't do that. I have hair. I have a lot of hair oils, though. I do have very nice, like, not very nice, but I have a lot of hair stuff I put in my hair because I destroy my hair. Yeah, leave-in conditioner, good. Not leave-in conditioner, do not leave that in your hair. It will eat the hair away. And your scalp. You can get really bad. There was actually a conditioner. Oh, my God. It was... Man, I have a bad hangnail. I need to cut it off. I want to say it was Herbal Essences. And it wouldn't wash out all the way. It would build up on your scalp, and people were getting huge cystic acne on their scalp from this conditioner because it would build up on their scalp and never wash out. And I can't remember what it was, though. Yeah. Oh, kidding. Yeah, there's specific conditioner for leave-ins. I have leave-in conditioners because my hair is like coarse, ropey horse hair. But normal conditioner is not good. I knew a girl in high school, bless her heart. She had the thinnest, I mean, thin, like her ponytail was like, you know, this, like a baby hair. And she would put conditioner in her hair every day because she's like, it's the only way it feels soft. I'm like, it's literally eating your hair. Stop it. I knew this in high school. I didn't know exactly why, but I knew it in high school. I also just got to light my first joint in like 3 to 4 days. Nice. Should we cheers? We could cheers. We're jumping back in the game. We're swimming. We're in swim world, which I dig. I might have another hit. We'll test it. I don't know. Hello, Belle. Thank you for that follow. Chesticles McGee. Oh my God, your name. Is it weird that I get real sketched out when like 5 follows happen rapid fire because I think I'm gonna get raided by people shouting racist words? Tresemme does, yeah. Tresemme thins your hair, and so not it. I don't know if it thins your hair, but I know oh fuck, it starts with a P. There's another like drugstore brand that builds up on your scalp like a wax. Zanny Zombie, Get Lane, and Chesticles McGee. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my stream. My name's ClassyKatie. It's fucktabulous to meet you. Take my breath away with your choice from my fucked up family today. Welcome to the classiest place on earth. Aussie Grit, welcome. Aww. He didn't have to do that. We're not doing anything cool, but we are playing Gree, which I guess is a really fucking cool game. I shouldn't say we're not doing anything cool. I'm gonna load a bowl because it's almost 420. Welcome, new followers. Sup. Pantene. Yes, Pantene. Pantene. It builds up wax on your scalp that you can't get off. It's crazy. What about brand sulfurs? Is that a brand, or are you talking about like sulfites in shampoos and stuff? I use everything no sulfites because sulfites are what strips all the color out, and I dye my hair a lot. Sulfur 8, is that a brand? Hydrate before you dehydrate, motherfuckers. Also, it's almost 420, and if you're new to my channel, I smoke a lot of weed. An old friend I've had said she trusts Garnier Fructis of the commercially available ones, but didn't mention the not commercially available ones. I mean, you just Google it. I just literally Google, like, natural shampoo and conditioner, and you can find them on Amazon for way cheap. Honestly, I used to use Mane and Tail for years. It's meant for literal horses.
Welcome to the class hole.
Hi, Hookin. Thank you for 25 months.
Motherfucker.
You can rent a car. Thank you for the resub, love. Thank you for liking my hair. I realized I really blued out today. I did not mean to do all this. I completely forgot about the hair already. I do it so often. Diva Curl has a notorious reputation because it was known as one of the few good product lines for curly hair. That's what I've heard, yeah. And they changed something about the formulation that would damage your hair. Wow. There's like an entire school of Diva Curl people. Like, I remember because I have curly fucking hair. If my hair grows long enough, it's like huge ass ringlets. So I was trying to find someone that could cut curly hair. And a lot of people are like, I'm Diva Curl certified, whatever. Damn. Thank you, Kelty. It's actually, the color was, I want to say it was called teal. Teal or turquoise or something like that, because for some reason, every Sally's in the universe has run out of blue hair dye. So I've already ordered blue hair dye on the interwebs, but this is... I just realized my lights are making my face rainbow. I should make those stop. Oh, Andrew. The only things that times out is if you're not a sub, you can't freely post links. We time out the word OnlyFans to protect people who use an OnlyFans. I don't want them getting banned in my channel from Twitch or something. It's not a lot. I'll have to look at it for you. Let me write a note to myself. Got it. Got it. Is it 4:20 yet? I don't have a clock up. Nope, 2 minutes. All right. Only cans where we sexually demonize fucking... What was I was going to look something up on my phone for you. It's gone now. Oh my god, Andrew. Man, I owe you a drink. Or some sex, or, you know, whatever you want. I used to use biology when I was, like, in high school, but that shit was expensive. We used to get the huge bottles at Costco because, you know, like, 4 girls with thick hair. We went through a lot of shampoo and conditioner. I used to use it. I haven't heard anything bad about it. Anybody? Oh, yeah, I was changing my lights. That's what I was doing. I remember. Just kidding. Hold on. I have those panels that do, like, rainbow lights behind my thing, and when the sunlight's gone, they really make my face go rainbow. Nano leaves. Anyone in here who is not subscribing to my channel currently? First off, no shame. I can barely sub to anybody. Wow. Second off, if you could try to type, like, a link in chat, we just want to see if it'll, like, purge you. Not ban you, just purge you. And thank you for your sacrifice, loves. Elvive. Maz, I actually get a type of hair, one of those, like, subscription boxes for hair and shampoo. It's called Pros. But it's, you know, doesn't have sulfites, doesn't have all the shit in it. It's whatever. Oh, Portend can... Oh! Portend! Well, it was Hypothetical Bot that did it, though. Damn it. Just kidding. I was excited. We won't ban you, we swear. No one ever hears from Portend ever again. Purging, all it does is delete the message. It just deletes it, and actually my mods and I can still click on it. But it just protects us, because, you know, random hateful people come in and will spam, you know, a link to some horrible murder website or whatever they want to do. People are boring is the moral of this story. All right, I'm not a rainbow anymore. Is it 4:20? Cheers! All right. Perfect. I was trying to wait. You know. Cheers with what you have that gives you pleasure. But don't put your juicy dildo on the mic because that's unsanitary. Cheers, everybody. Was I late by a minute? Wow. A mortar? Oh god. Why? I'm just a fan of World War II artifacts.
Welcome to the class hall.
Pycnanthemum? Pycnanthemum? Like a flower? Thank you for the follow.
Welcome to the class hall.
Mickey gifted a sub to Portend, who did not disappear forever, thank fuck. Thank you for gifting a sub to Portend. And JS has resubbed. Thank you for that resub, love.
And hail the Dank Lord.
That was a really big hit, and my lungs are burning. I'm burning. I'm burning now. Okay. Anyway.
Hey, you fucking Eskimo brothers, fucking slug fucking out there with your sub gifting. William, thank you for gifting a sub to David. David, you are a butt wizard of the highest order and you know it. Thank you. Shall we cheers? Dead cow.
Go make them donuts, yo. We all gotta do it. Oh, thank you for the follow, Ozzy. Welcome. I promise to never make fun of an Australian accent because I can't do it well and it's just rude. I got the spoon that day. That's beautiful. I don't think I ever cussed at my parents, ever. They would hear me cussing and, like, smack my head or something, but I never cussed at them. I did. I bleached and dyed it by myself. Thank you. I can't. Nope. I won't do it. It's like an Irish accent. Like, I just can't. For some reason, my mouth can't figure it out. Will's trying to outdo me, Katie. Make him stop. Will, do I need to separate you two? We're all out to have a great time. I can't even think of something to say in an Australian accent. Nope. I got nothing. I've never been to Australia either. It probably doesn't help. This sounds a lot like my work. Stop it, Katie. Stop. Hey, Katie. Hey, what? No, LZT, you'll win every time. I can only do my, like, shitty Russian one. That's it. That's all I got. Refresh whatever my alerts are on. What? What? Judy, how are you? I said damn to my mom once as kids, and my dad backhanded me? Jesus fuck. I don't think I've ever been hit by my parents before. Refresh. Well, all my alerts are still on Streamlabs. Is that what you're wanting me to do? Because those are the ones I'm still working on moving over. I think the only thing my mom ever did to me physically is, like, she would somehow, I think if I was sassing her, back-mouthing or something, she could wrap her finger into my hair and yank my head down to her level so fucking, because I'm 6 foot, she's like 5'4". So goddamn fast. And I mean, it was like lightning. I still don't know how she did it. Yeah, those are the ones, because I don't want to activate them all on Stream Elements until I have all of them over. I know, I mean, it's not a slow process. I think most streamers must have paid somebody. It's crazy. Ears, yep. I have tiny ears and they hurt. They're like, I have like those, for some reason, everybody I know has like gooey foldable ears. I have like hard cartilage tiny ears. I would have screamed and called the cops. Actually, I had already moved to OBS a year ago. Thank fuck. Just because I was sick of Streamlabs, Slobs. Slobs was fucking around doing weird shit. So I don't have to do that, thank God. But everything else, which has just been a nightmare. Got the COVID booster on Thursday night. I think I'm having a delayed reaction. My keyboard feels like it weighs. You should lay down and go to sleepies. Yes. Ozzy, I wish I could do that, but I hit like a wall on certain, like there are certain days where I'll fight it and fight it and fight it, and I just hit this mental wall where either I'm going to put my fist through my monitor or I gotta walk away. I walk away. I have very expensive monitors. I treated myself last Black Friday. Phoenix, I went with OBS on the get-go. And then I got sponsored to try Slobs. So I went with Slobs. And then I had to go back to OBS, which looked completely fucking different. Thank you, Andrew. I will fuck with that after stream. I don't want double alerts to go down or something weird like that. Like, I'm kind of terrified that might happen. My mom used to spank us with wooden spoons until she broke too many of them. Wow, Viata, that explains a lot. I was just, maimed with emotions and words. Oh, Judy, thank you. I appreciate, everybody said very lovely, lovely things about my hair, which I did it all myself. I'm quite proud. Thank you. Dude, Anime, thank you so much for, of course, hanging out with me. I love you guys. I just want to go back to normal now. My mom is a black belt in karate. She whooped my ass at the dojo. Dude, that is so badass. See, my mom was a respiratory therapist, i.e. she unplugged Nana's, which was plenty of fear for me. Her hands were scary. My parents had a paddle they beat my ass with on occasion. I cannot imagine my parents hitting me. That being said, they've said terrible things, so thank you, kitten. See, that's what I want to get together, because I can find almost all the assets except a couple of the animated emotes, and I'm still, like, digging. It's just, like, two, the drop-down little BDSM guys that you actually helped design with me and Mickey. It's a couple of those. I just cannot find their source file, and I'm scared to, like, break any of the files up. Childhood explains a lot of kinks. I don't know. Nothing really... I mean, a lot of things happened around me that were terrible as a child. Thank you, Judy. You feel like I'm glowing? Thank you. I do always feel slightly better with blue hair. It just feels like me. I feel very blessed that my mom was just cool and chill. Give her extra hugs when you see Mama Pear. Mama Fruit. I shouldn't assume she's a pear. My bad. Ooh, nice, Mel.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
Thank you for the host. My dad was ex-military and was fascinated with authority. When the fraternity paddle broke, it was a belt, but just his hands and feet to get me to the bedroom first. Okay, I'm saying this with no judgment. If y'all spank your kids or whatever, if you're beating your kids to the point where you're leaving marks, however, you need therapy. But I could never approach my dog with a negative kinetic force. How the fuck do you hit your baby? I don't know. That being said, whenever I'm angry, depressed, so on and so forth, I've never taken it out on other people. I always take it out on myself. So I just like cannot imagine hitting a kid. They're so innocent and like pure. I don't know, but that's me. I don't have any kids, and so I don't want to judge, like, ever. Right, Ozzy, like, I'm an old poodle lady. I've got my poodles and my tarantulas. I'm good. I don't hit any of them. It's fine. You know what, Mel? Bongs are replaceable. Babies are not. Fucking call me out like that, you bastard. Did I tell you I got promoted to trainer? No. They're making a role for me. The role doesn't exist, but we hired so many people. I showed them my spells as a teacher and wanted a dedicated person. You better take so many amazing pictures. Dude, for real though, you're gonna be so good in that job. I mean, come on. I'm a don't touch a person without consent. Same. My family, I guess the only thing they did force the hugs. You know, like, every fucking creepy uncle in the world got to hug me as long as they wanted. And every creepy aunt with the long dragon nails got to pinch my cheeks as roughly as he or she wanted. Because they're your aunt, you see them twice a year. No wonder I don't like people or want to be touched anymore. Spanked, and that's what the thing, I think there's a huge difference between, like, swatting your kid's ass as they're running in the house with tracking mud versus bending your child over your knee and beating them. There's a big difference between that. I do have my fur babies. I couldn't hit them. I've never been that mad. They couldn't do anything ever that bad to make me want to physically harm them. But that's just me. That's why I don't want to. Everybody's got something going on. You can't ever judge someone because you don't know anybody's story, you know? Long, tar-like stories. But the result is I have a lot of shit to talk about in therapy. Oh, man. Same, though. But it's here. I have my fish cats and reptiles. We Gucci. Same. I think some of my snakes might outlive me, and I'm cool with that. They eat like once a week. I think parents are allowed an occasion quick swat. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much difference. And they've even, I mean, I had to take a lot of child psychology courses when I was in school, granted. But the biggest thing I took out of it is kids learn literally nothing from being hit or beat in any way, shape, or form. Like, nothing comes from it. Except fear of your parent. My dad always talked about punishment in school during his time. I tell him I would absolutely fail school. Same. My my mother, her two older sisters, they all went to parochial school taught by the nuns, and they have horror stories. And I'm like, if I heard anyone touched my child in school in a violent way, I would be in prison. I don't care if you're a fucking nun. I was told to assume the position across a bed. Oh, squeaky. You know, I'm just, like, I feel like I need to let you know that I am heavily impressed with your functionality in life. Being a young person and treated like that, like, when you are, like, ages, like, 0 to 3, that is when your brain becomes who the fuck you are. And, like, you ended up not bad. Kudos to being those kids that can somehow reject everything that happens to them. Aww. Kelty. I'd hug you if I could. Words are insufficient. It's true. I try my best. I read a lot. Sometimes I can sound snobby. It's not. It's probably just because I just found that word in a book and I like it, how it sounds or feels in my mouth. Did you really, Jade? Were they the mean nuns? Are all nuns mean? Wearing rings to punch the girls? Oh my fucking god. That is so gross. My Nana's stories were mostly like when the girls would get pubic hair or armpit hair and start hitting puberty, it was just shame and guilt and just for existing. You know, you're a woman now. It's time to hate yourself forever. And the things they were told were just like horrific. In the name of God.
Hail Satan, by the way. Hi, Sean.
My dad has a ring, which I will inherit when he dies. He never hit me with it. What kind of ring? Irish nuns were fucking vicious back in the day. If anyone touched my nieces now, I'm coming for blood. That's the stories I got from my grandmother was raised in an Irish Catholic orphanage. She wasn't an orphan, but her mom had to work as a housemaid because they were too poor. And then my Nana's kids all went to Irish parochial school because that's just what was expected. And, I mean, it's a wonder that I'm not more fucked up. Really. Which was weird. Knives, that's bad. I've suffered some beatings as a kid, so I know what it does. I suffered beatings, but it was at the hand of cousins and brothers. My parents, it was words. Otherwise, no issues. I'm so glad. I can't, it's just hypocritical. Very hypocritical religion. No offense to anyone who's Christian in chat, by the way. I don't actually, like, worship the devil. I'm an atheist, if anything. A recovering Catholic. This was a parent? That's disgusting. Absolutely not. Yeah, Kino, those are the stories I heard. The wood paddles with holes drilled in them. When I was taught by nuns, they put your fingers in the paper. Shut the fucking fuck. Put your fingers in the paper cutter and always threaten to chop off your fingers. Your parents said good? What the fuck? You know, Kelty, like 100%, that's since I started working in hospitals, that's become like my thing is being an advocate because so many people do not have an advocate or don't just have the voice or the words, you know? Oh, cake. Those are the stories I got from my Nana, yeah. The story in the UK, no. My mom was always big that you just had to own that you did something wrong and apologize, and you were always forgiven. And our parents did the same to us. Always apologize and always forgiven. That is such a good way of thinking, though, seriously. I mean, in America, sorry, Americans, but our biggest problem in the world is none of us can just fucking admit we were wrong. I'm wrong. I'm sorry I said that, and I will try to change my behavior in the future. Like, it's like not even taught. It's weird. I've noticed a lot of people like they just cannot, and I think that's a huge step to growing. When she wakes up, give her snuggles for me. Don't bother the princess. Me too, Jeff. Seriously, like just the class. I mean, I've said this before in my chat. Before I took child psychology, I got a double major, chemistry and psychology. And when I was doing psychology stuff, you're required to take child psychology courses, and I avoided them with all my passions, everything I could. I even think I wrote a letter to my teachers and was like, please, I'm never going to work with kids. But they made me. And I'm glad they did. Because previous to these classes, I, on record, fucking hated kids. Post these courses, I hate their parents. And that was a priceless lesson that college gave me, for real. Like, kids are so pure. It's like hating a sponge. How can you hate a sponge? Hi, hippie. How are you? Oh, Kino, that's so sad. My bad, right? Like, oh, I'm so sorry. About the simplest things, you know? Not everything is the parents, but I completely directed my loathing to bad child behaviors to not hate the child anymore. I was like, I can't hate a kid. Like, I have no idea what kind of environment they live in, where they're brought up, what they've been exposed to at all. They're literally just little mimics of their environment, like a little chaotic bluster of whatever the fuck they've been exposed to for 2 years, you know? Yeah. But a lot of that behavior, like working in retail, if any of you work retail, which I'm sure most of you have, you see that parenting is fairly lackluster. I was raised to apologize for what I did wrong and mean it, so I had to think about what I'd done wrong. However, my parents demanded perfection and I was always making mistakes. And RSD means I'm a horrible person for making mistakes. I'm unclustering it. I'm so glad you're unclustering it. That fucking image of the necklaces is so magical for that. I'm gonna take that with me if you don't mind. That is such a beautiful mental image of like uncluster fucking your mental state. Detangling a bunch of necklaces. If anyone's ever had to do that, oh my god, I'd rather do that. Retail, right? I think everybody should be required to work service or retail. I just feel sad for them and not hate. The best way to combat hate is with compassion. I agree. It's so hard. It's so hard. When I was a kid, my mom wouldn't even let me say the word hate. Seriously. She would say, you're too young to understand what that word means or what power that word has. You're not allowed to use it. I could never. And I'm kind of glad because it's such an in general word. I feel like people use it too loosely. Hi, Tom. How are you? Defragment your emotions, dude. For real. I gotta write this down before I forget it. So good. Ooh, you're going to group therapy and your own therapy? Do you find there's a difference? I won't cry, Kilty. I've already cried once today. It's okay. I hung up my moose picture, and that took a lot for me. But she's up, and she's staying up. More focus on just stopping the behavior. A lot of people say sorry. Exactly. Well, that's, I think, like, verbally, with some people. Some people are chronic liars and can just spew shit all day. I don't know how they do it. But with me, I guess, maybe it's just my personal experience. I shouldn't generalize that. But when I say to someone, I will make I'm going to make it a habit to alter that behavior. It kind of reaffirms it in my head because I said it and someone else heard it. It's not just something to me that I can, brush away. Safi, what up, bitch? How you doing? Do you see her? I still have the plastic on because I haven't got a nice, I want to get like a matte, nice acrylic piece to put on top to protect her, but she's got her beauty, and I've got the flying butt wizard, and I've got, Tawanda. I've got my little shrine to my moose. Jack Frostin looking motherfucker. Thank you. I realized after I started stream, I very much blued out today. I did not do the blue lights behind me. Those are actually purple. The light is funny. I put this on because I was cold. I just am quite blue today. But I think blue hair makes me look better. I don't know why. The why behind it? The why behind, what? Old Christmas lights. I saw the most accurate fucking, meme about Christmas lights. It was like, oh wow, this whole string died. Better put it back in the box with all the other strings of lights that work. Tawanda from, have you ever seen Fried Green Tomatoes? That's a wonderfully heartfelt movie. It's probably one of my favorites in the whole world. I love it. That's so good. Ooh, the Hylian shield. Yes, it is, Kelty. That's my Hylian shield, and then actually, you can't see it. There's an ocarina behind it, but it's really dark. At the Whistle Stop Cafe. Mm-hmm. I know, Knives. That one shocks me though. It's kind of up there with like, I blanked on the name. Doesn't matter. I'm older, and I've got more insurance. God, I love her. I love her! People donate that book a lot to Goodwill. Seriously? No shit. What do you think, besides the Bible, is like the most donated book, Sean? Ooh, big difference. My group therapy is specifically for people who grew up with or love alcoholics, and there's no actual professional there. Passion, Katie. It's really different because it allows you to learn a lot faster about how your brain works and how your coping mechanisms come into play in your daily life, because so many people in the group experience the same thing. I feel called out. Virobot!
Bitch, what you doing over there? I smell you. How you doing?
Great film and taste. If done right, completely agree. They gotta be crispy. 50 Shades of Grey or Da Vinci Code. 50 Shades of Grey. I love bleached hair because it does that. So damaged. But I like it that way. So the dictionary, sure. I mean, Kelty, same. I have a red rupee on my arm. It's part of the big tattoo. Ramian, because the first time I met Eliza IRL, she gave me a red rupee necklace. And so when I got this done, I got my dark crystal and I got my red rupee and my witch blade. Can you see it? I can't even tell. I can't see the camera. I'm hoping. The Quran? Yeah, maybe. Can you imagine the 50 Shades of Grey pages, what they're like just stuck together? Like Witchblade from Witchblade. Yep. I'm that level of nerd. I know. Weird. We all have our heroes. Lilith! Do you like my hair? Thank you. Any cheap scripture book? No shit. They actually donate those, though. I just throw them away. I don't, like, if it's like a paperback book that's broken down, I wouldn't even donate that because that feels kind of insulting. I donate, like, hardbacks. If I donate books ever. As you can tell, I have a problem. Sean gets it. Wishblade from the Wishblade. 50 Shades is 9th? No shit. All right. Oh, encyclopedias. That's depressing. Remember when people used to sell those door to door? Bye, Myron. I love you, honey bean. Have a beautiful day. Eliza gave me the red one, yeah. And I still have the necklace somewhere, but I think the clasp broke or something. We have to remember that we're probably also doing things that upset people and not always intentional. Most people are usually just kind of doing what they feel is okay. You're not going to hurt. You're not going to hurt Katie. You're not going to go through life without hurting someone or getting hurt. That's a huge point. I think a lot of people are really scared to admit. Or to accept, I would say. I think it's always good to approach everyone with as much charitability as we can. Absolutely. I read this somewhere, David, years ago, but I can't even tell you who authored it. It's not me, but it said, people don't remember the things you do or how you look. They remember the way you left them feeling. And I try so hard to take that with me every moment of my life. Because it's so easy to be selfish and just be like, I feel like shit. I'm not doing okay. I'm triggered. I'm anxious. I can't handle this right now. I can't take these emotions on. And it's like, we're very focused on I language. Me, me, me. And a lot of the times, you know, in this atmosphere of like self-care and like, you're number one, people can become kind of dangerously narcissistic about it and not realize that in your self-care, you have effectively hurt people. David, a lot of things are. Yes. I was talking about that a little bit at the beginning of stream. Oh, you were here. Yeah, we were talking about like gender and sexuality. We've come full circle. And how, you know, humans love categories. We actually throw most standard dictionaries and encyclopedias. I mean, they're so out. Everything's outdated so fast. So fast. Local libraries in the States can always use donations, books and more. I donate every time I've donated a book, but I'll tell you, I've driven across the United States of America twice, and that's most of my boxes right there. It's a problem. I hope you're well. I'm horrible. Oh, honey. Mold. It doesn't sound like a very fun guy. I hate myself too. It's fine. There are real abusers out there, and you know, run. I know a few that are rampant, and they will leech you. They're like, it was the analogy, you know, the pitcher and the cup. You got to surround yourselves with enough mix of both, because if you surround yourself with cups, you're gonna be empty. Kelty, have a wonderful shower, honey bean. Don't forget to give snuggles, and Mary is in my heart. Self-care that hurts others isn't self-care, and folks have to practice empathy. It's not really like a valued trait anymore. I'm glad my mom's a softie, and she taught me this shit. And to be nice. I'm one of the few professionals where we're encouraged to use I language and take care of ourselves. Well, exactly. And like as a respiratory therapist, I was as well. I made a fungus joke. I'm so sorry. It was terrible. What up, gamer? How are you? From Twilight. Ugh. The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren. Oh, these are the most donated ones? Okay. The South Beach Diet. The Hunger Games, 50 Shades of Grey, and Angels and Demons. Wow. I didn't even think about that, but I bet it's a shit ton of diet books. Like, so many diet books. Oh, God. Sean, how many diet books do you see a day? Oh. No, Lilith. That's what a forum like this is for. Is for dumping shit like this. Yes, this is what we are for. Too many. Yeah. Oh, did I miss the first 5? Hold on, I gotta scroll. I gotta read these. Okay, so the number 1 is Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. Wow. Isn't that like a highly loved book? I don't like them. I didn't like either of the books, but I don't judge anyone for liking them. I thought people did. Twilight, New Moon, What to Expect When You're Expecting an Eclipse. Is Eclipse the one where the baby tears out of her belly and kills her? Lilith, my heart for you, honey. Liquor store boxes are everything. It's every time I do it. Breaking Dawn. Oh, that's Breaking Dawn. Okay, shit. I did read all the books. I loved the books when I was in 16. No shame. I think if you're reading, you're reading. Dudes, this is like my ending time. I know we started late today, but I just couldn't sleep, and I apologize for that. I hope I can sleep tonight. Cross your dicks. Hope to cry. Don't get semen in your eye. I need to walk my dogs and shit, otherwise they're gonna annoy the fuck out of me. Dan Brown books are all the same. I kind of enjoyed Da Vinci Code, but every other book is just the friggin' same. Yeah. The writing style didn't get me. You know what I mean? Like, there are some authors, and that's no hate to them because they are widely loved. They just don't hook me. Cake, and that's the weird thing. Like, I can stay asleep forever once I'm asleep. It's the getting to sleep. I can't, like, get there. Satan commands it.
Daddy, no.
I can take a little bit of Sanderson. The McDougal program books are still somehow worth selling online. Seriously. That's kind of incredible. I'm going to find someone awesome for us to host, and then we shall do one last cheers. I never just cold cock you guys, because that's rude. Although, there is something to be said about a well-timed Irish goodbye. They're a miracle. I fall asleep at my desk. Dude, I can't, like, it's only, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's only bedtime. Yes, David, I'm literally going to open my phone because I kept it open. Because Twitter, it's Twitter. The DMs are always there. I just don't always get a notification. So I will say they're the best overall because other places, they're never there. So I shouldn't bitch. Don't bitch, Katie. Don't be a bitch. Only the warmest cocks. Oh my God. Doesn't a cold cock just go on inside? A well-timed Irish goodbye. Have you never heard of an Irish goodbye? Seriously? Irish goodbye is literally just is not saying goodbye, is just leaving. I am queen of an Irish goodbye at a party or any get-together where there's more than 5 people. You just leave. You usually like open the front door and, all right, guys, I'm taking off. And then you just leave. But, you know, no one hears you say that because they're not in the same room. But you said it. Disappears. It's the best. I was taught out of kindness to yell something. So people are like, well, we think we heard a yell. They're gone. But I love a good Irish goodbye. Because goodbyes are so, like, fucking tragic. People take them really seriously. I'm sorry sometimes. I don't know if I'm nagging or helping. David, you are an integral part of conversation. I love you. And reminding, because I am a space cadet. But I do have it open on my phone right now, so I can't forget. A conversation, I will never just, like, walk away from someone in the middle of a conversation if it's a good one. But, like, if there's a lull in conversation at a party or get together and it gets kind of weird and people start just getting on their phones, I'm gonna fucking slip out the door because I got shit to do. I won't sit around and be miserable because time is, you know. when I get distracted, that's like 24/7, David. It's okay. I'm super used to it. Like, I just accept it's part of me. And I'm like, I keep shaking my camera. I'm cool with it at this point. As long as people are tolerant of me, I am tolerant of people reminding me things, because why not? It's the only way I get shit done. I would just like walk in circles all day. Seriously, like every corner I could like find something to do. It's terrible. I didn't find someone to host yet. Hold on. Who's playing what? I do. I really want to watch Alan Wake. You guys cool? You're probably all watching Zeke anyways. I do want to watch this game. What's useful if I need you to do something? Reminding me is always useful, because I seriously am just... I remember shit right before I go to bed at night when I am not near anything to do anything. Who's Zeke? My wife. Lilith, thank you for being an awesome part of our community. Don't ever feel like you're dumping. Like, that's what we're here for, is to listen and sympathize and be the friend that says, that fucking sucks. Dysfusional, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I had a lot of fun. Yes, everything stays in the channel as long as I leave it open, and I always leave it open all night because Eliza sneaks in there and edits stuff. So does Glut. You guys do it. I always leave it open. Yeah. So bot is always open for you guys to do anything with. I'm gonna go to the drugstore and get some melatonin so I can get a fucking night's sleep and wake up on time. Because I'm tired of this sleeping in shit. Alright, squeaky word. Holidays ruin everything. I should be here for Christmas, though. I normally don't go home for Christmas Day. Because A, travel is stupid expensive and just stupid. So I will be here for all of Christmas. I usually go home sometime in January just to see my family. You know, Lilith, I haven't figured it out yet. Viata, yes, and we will. Thank you for loving my hair. I did it myself, and I think I really like it. I think I do. I always feel better in blue hair. Just more comfortable. I don't know why. Maybe I was born blue, like without oxygen blue, but maybe this is like my true form. I'm a Smurf. Let's cheers. Oh, let me repack. She's a little lopsided. Can vegans do it? Even, what is it? Even something, something, don't do it. What is that lyric? I don't even remember the whole song. Wow. Cheers. It's even dun 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 dun. What is it? That many syllables. Even something dun dun. Fuck. 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 Cheers. It is Jeff to the rescue. Even educated. Please do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Call me out on it if I sleep in. Alarm on. Melatonin sleep. I will be here. David message open. Be good. Take your fucking joy. And stay classy. I love you. Wow.